The first time we found anything was wrong with Isabella was a perfectly normal day. We were just getting ready for the whole bedtime routine. Isabella was sat on the floor playing with a toy when Roger noticed that she'd gone stiff. Living with Isabella's condition on a day-to-day life is really hard on all of our family. It's very unpredictable how she's going to be from day to day. Me and my husband are up most nights with her. She has real difficulty sleeping. Our children witness her having seizures as well throughout the day. Sometimes she can really hurt herself. And of course it has a big impact on what we can and can't do as a family. The first time Isabella had a seizure, obviously we didn't know at the time what it was. It was really scary. We thought she was going to die. We didn't know what was wrong with her, sorry. You know, our lives changed forever on that day. It was completely out of the blue. The first time I was able to talk to somebody at Quiddenham about how I felt, for me, it was a big release. For a long time, I'd had to keep our family together, including my husband, who wasn't coping well with what was happening. Since Isabella started going to Quiddenham, she's just so happy. You know, she really is. She's come on so much. When Isabella has her holidays at Quiddenham, and that gives me and Roger the time to do things that we can't do when Isabella's here. For example, go to the park. And it just gives us that time to have a family time with our girls.
The care we offer is excellent because we're able to offer one-to-one care for children, and quite often more than one-to-one care. The hospice has been here for a long time and has been fantastic. But our corridors are so narrow that you can't actually get a child down the corridor in their wheelchair if they put their arms out. Our lift doesn't accommodate a bed or a cot. We are constrained by our environment currently, and the Nook is going to enable us to deliver the same level of care but in an environment that is just so much better and allows us to go forward in the future caring for the children of Norfolk in a way that they deserve.
Being in a bigger building just enables us to provide lots of different things that we weren't able to provide in such a small place that the bungalow was. So for example, here at the tree house we have a hydrotherapy pool, we have a designated music therapy room, we have a playroom, a sensory room, and we also have the Haven, which is a room where families can take time out. I think what makes this building special was that we were able to plan it and design it and think about it. We had amazing architects who've, I think, managed to achieve creating a building within a woodland and have made that building just kind of snuggle into the woodland.
When we realised they were going to close the bungalow and build a new tree house, it was a mixture of fear and excitement. Fear because the bungalow was a lovely homely place and Callum loved being there, but then the excitement because obviously a big new tree house was going to be so much better for everybody that uses it. What I think special about the tree house is the fact that it's a nice big airy building and it's got everything it needs for the children. It's got the space for them to explore. It's got the beautiful garden now that you can actually wheel children outside in their beds to get the fresh air they need, whereas before in the hospice you couldn't take children outside in the garden because it was a very small garden. It's got beautiful woods, it's got the music room which is fantastic, the sensory room which they absolutely love playing in.
The Nook will just revolutionise the delivery of care and be fantastic for the families and for the staff.
Isabella's going to love the Nook. She loves Crickenham already, but to know the Nook is going to have much more to offer for Isabella. A bigger sensory room, she loves that. She'll love the hydrotherapy. She's going to love it.